Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac. I'm gonna play Isaac. I know that seems a little weird because I played as Isaac last time, but if you remember correctly, last time was a random run, I believe. $3 bill presents a very interesting choice to us right off the bat. I'm gonna pick it up. It might really mess us up in some situations, but it's gonna be fun to work with regardless, I think at least. Thank God I didn't get number 1 on this room, where I would have ended up blowing myself up with TNT almost 100%. As a result of that. But anyway, last run was a whole lot of fun. It's definitely a your mileage may vary type of run, no question about that. I very nearly got myself killed by being a little bit over-aggressive by taking guppy items, but then, like 4 floors into the game, I actually don't know what I have now with $3 bill. Maybe this is like Cain's Eye? You can get like a Tears up, Cain's Eye is a trinket, but like Mom's Eye? You can get an extra Tears upgrade, I think, as a result of $3 bill, but I can't remember. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. I guess it could be Skinny Odd Mushroom as well. I don't know why Skinny Odd Mushroom kind of rolls off the tongue. It sounds like a mushroom that you would get in like the Appalachians or something like that. You know, go up there and get a Skinny Odd Mushroom. Yeah, it's a Skinny Odd. You put it in a stew. You know, rarely, I guess, use mushrooms in stews. Anyway, yeah, it was a really fun run. We ended up winning, and it was never guaranteed. Oh, we have like the magnet, actually. My mistake, I guess. We'll just take our HP upgrade, of course. There's no need to reroll that, but we'll take the Spirit Heart when we leave, just in case I would lose it on the way out of this floor. It's not a big deal. I had a lot of fun on the last run. I'm going to eventually finish that train of thought, I promise you. But regardless, I had a really good time with that, and I'm glad that we're going to get the chance to play as Isaac again to see if maybe we can make something else beautiful happen. But again, like I said on the last run, and like ended up coming true, Isaac runs don't really get interesting, in my opinion. Usually don't get interesting until after the first floor. The second floor is really where things start to kind of diverge. Until then, you've typically only got one item room to kind of draw from, and a boss room item as well, but things become way more divergent now. Now, unlike the last run, we actually have some keys, which means that we'll be able to open these item rooms without having to, you know, be in too much of a hassle for now. And my reflection is actually kind of screwing me here. I never know how to feel about $3 bill. There is the odd time, if we get Ipecac, it's going to be nasty, but, you know what, I think I'll just take Robo Baby on with me here. It's an okay item at the very least. Very bad, I guess, for fighting the, late game bosses, but, yeah, $3 bill can sometimes screw you if you get Ipecac, but it can also sometimes help you out, amazingly. Not Ipecac, sorry, my reflection, and you have Ipecac. But, it can also help you out amazingly if you ended up getting Mom's Contact, or can you get the Slow? Can you get, like, Spider Bite on it? I can never remember, but regardless, or Triple Shot even is a huge boost as well. So I kind of like it, and I like items in Isaac that are a little bit unpredictable in cases like this. I'm okay with using a key here. Safety Cap, will that pay for itself in terms of keys? Maybe not directly, but I think we'll get more than we bargained for, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think we're probably not going to get a key out of it unless it ends up dropping a Bombs Are Key pill, I guess. But I think we'll end up getting more value out of it than that. We might be able to go and... No, you know what? We can't go into this boss trap room, because even if the secret room was right next to it, I need 2 bombs, and I only have 1 for now. Have I used a bomb at all in this run? I don't think so. But it's interesting to think about what might happen if we get one here. So if the crate drops, I may just take it. Obviously, my number 1 concern is just getting a deal with the devil. I don't expect to take any red heart damage, and indeed didn't. That speed upgrade is completely re-rollable if we end up finding an item up here that we already like. I mean, here's the deal. Safety Cap combined with the Luck Foot could be great. I'm thinking it out. Fuck it, let's do it. And then I'm gonna re-roll the speed upgrade. Not gonna lose too much health to begin with. We get a range upgrade instead. Oh, fantastic. But in any case, would have rather had the speed upgrade, to be honest with you. There were a multitude of ways that could have gone, and a lot of people out there are probably going to be mad that that's not like the legitimate 100% objective best way to handle that. Probably the best way to handle that is re-roll both of those items in the in the devil room, and then hope to get like a better offensive item. There's Mom's Contact in here. But then people get mad at me when I get the best offensive item in the game. So I thought, you know what? Why not play to the crowd a little bit, and we'll try to do some more interesting and different loadouts for now, at least, while I'm still in the mood for it. Last run was definitely interesting and different, and this could end up working out well for us as well, because we have Safety Cap, aka more pills, and all pills are good, or at the very least not bad, and there's a health upgrade pill, so already it's ended up working out fairly nicely for us, I would say, and we're gonna go straight to this boss room here. Not very good performance from me so far. We definitely need to improve our damage. Do I have like small rock going now or spectral tears? Hard to tell. The tier effects look very similar. Yeah, we'll go straight to our boss room here and see what's up. Being able to get that extra HP feels quite nice. We have a precedent for deals with the devil, so we should have a chance to get a deal with the devil. Maybe enough money to go to the shop on this floor as well. But first things first, we are going to be going up against the enemy whose name I can never recall, but is easy. So, I mean, it's a blessing in disguise that I don't remember the name, because it indicates, or correlates at least, with me not typically having very much trouble against it. So, obviously there are things that can make this fight easier. A bomb is probably chief amongst them. But if I can avoid using a bomb, I would like to, because I might end up wanting to use 2 bombs to maybe get into a room that otherwise I would have to use a key for, or otherwise just not be able to access at all. Now, does 3 tiny ones make it easier than 2 big ones? That's a very good question. I don't know the answer to it. Let's destroy this one here, and we're good. We did get a deal with the devil. Inside, I'll take this up, just in case we end up fighting Krampus, which we do. Alright, you know what? I'm content to be fighting Krampus in this situation. We also got tough love for this room with $3 bill. That's fine. That was very close. It's not going to end up winning the room for us by any stretch of the imagination. I wonder if luck up pills count as not bad pills. I think they must. I mean, there's no reason they wouldn't. I guess they would only count as like neutral pills maybe if they were anything but good, if that makes sense. Because, you know, the community has made it so luck up pills are not necessarily a good thing anymore due to chest spawning and figuring out those mechanics. No blame meant in there at all, also. That's a fact of the game. Anyway, Pageant Boy is an item I may honestly just pick up. I know that a lot of people are going to be disappointed with that. If you hear my cat meowing, I speak cat after having cats for quite some time now, living with them. I was going to say intimately, but that would have been a very poor choice of words. But, you know, we share things with one another. Food, mostly. Oh, careful. I speak cat now, and what Ruka is saying is, hey, Ryan, come here. Tomo's in the bathtub, but he's not supposed to be. Fortunately, there's not much I can do about it right now. So, I am just going to take Pageant Boy. I know it's a shitty item, but luckily we got an HP upgrade here regardless, so that will allow me to feel a little bit better about this. And inside of here we have the map, which I will totally pick up, and I will also pick up a key as well. Might want to reroll the map eventually because it allows me to, or might want to reroll items eventually because it allows me to have a chance to get something better, maybe like the compass or something like that, but instead, I like sticking with what we've got for now because the map is, you know, going to guarantee us many, many secret rooms because we're getting it so early. So, we have still enough time to get the compass and maybe a 9-volt battery or something along those lines. Let's see what this is. Interesting telepills. We're gonna use it. Oh, no, okay. A bad time to pick it up, but it ended up being worth it. So we did get an HP upgrade there, which is well worth the key here. No question about it. The only thing that was bad is that I lost the Spirit Harp by Zeldaing it all above my head, so that was kind of silly. This is going to end up being a very good floor for us, I think. 2 HP upgrades. Did Pageant Boy allow us to buy one of the HP upgrades? No, not really, but I still felt okay with having this extra money. I wonder if I can kill him in, oh yeah, like 3 shots, depending on our range with Lump of Coal. It's alright. And another pill, actually, is a luck upgrade. So that's good in situations where we end up getting Tough Love as our tier of choice with $3 bill. And we found the second secret room by accident. If this is another Eternal Heart, this will be a crazy floor for luck. Now we have a world card. Spider Butt, we're only going to get 1 reroll, so we might as well pop that right away. Halo of Flies is a sweet reroll there, so that's great defense. Oh, I totally should have gone to the second secret room first. That was me being a big dummy. But we use a bomb anyway. We found it, at least. We get spiders. No big deal. Can I bomb my way into the secret room from the mob trap room? We'll find out. I'll never remember, but we'll find out. No, we can't. I know I only have 1 bomb left, but I do want to check if we can bomb our way in there from the item room, because otherwise it just seems like it's basically completely inaccessible. Oh, no, we can still bomb our way in from the item room. I guess it's like doors that, or rooms that have like those obsidian-looking doors are impossible to open or something. Good, we spent like 3 bombs to find Dad's key. Could I possibly get a reroll? No, I can't. Unless I end up getting like a 9-volt randomly in one of these remaining rooms. But that sucks, but that's okay. At least we took Dad's key out of the rotation and won't be bothering us again. How are we going to use the world card effectively? That's a darn good question. I think I can just move diagonally, and that should like blow one of these dudes up, which will then blow a hole, and then, yeah, there we go. Having some trouble with health here, but that's not the end of the world. Did use all of our keys on the floor. That could be the end of the world. Not literally, like in an Ender's Game sense, more like. Alright, nothing in there of note. So we're gonna leave the catacombs and go... Oh, it was Krampus. Okay, good. So we got lump of coal, halo of flies, and 2 HP upgrades on that floor, and a luck upgrade, which, you know, take it or leave it. But anyway, that was a good floor for us, I would say. I feel pretty good about the way that things went down there, especially getting the 2 HP upgrades. Knowing that HP upgrade pills are in the rotation is huge for us, and I'm feeling pretty good about that safety cap luck foot combo now. So we get a speed upgrade. One of those is absolutely fine. We know where our secret room is, which is great because it means there's multiple ways into that item room. Either we can use 1 key or 2 bombs. That's fine by me. It's a decent value proposition either way, especially the earlier we can do it, the better, obviously. There's 1 bomb. We're now, you know, hemorrhaging rerolls here, so the faster we can get it done, the better. Now, pop up, please. And we'll come around to the other side. I hate when I get them, like, staggered like that. All right, now we'll come down here and try this out again. There must be, like, some kind of mathematical way to figure it out. This is the magician, I guess, on this room. If I pay close attention to my face, I might be able to see it. What the tier effect is, that is. I could use a bomb to get a bomb. That seems silly. I'm pretty excited to have the chance to get, like, 9 cents here for free, though. And if we get 1 more key, or, you know, any combination of keys and bombs, that will allow me a good chance to go to the shop as well. If we fight a mini-boss, if we fight Greed, whatever. It doesn't really matter that much. I'm okay with that. So... we get another penny. That's the only consumable that is really not worth that much to me right now. Trying to leave the fringes open just so we can maybe have some more rooms to possibly generate rerolls if we end up actually being able to access the rooms where rerolls are more applicable. Pretty clear, I think, right now where the boss room is. The only question is what's in that room down and to the left of me. We're going to go to the shop first with our key. And I think it's fairly realistic that we fight a mini-boss, but we got to try anyway. Yeah, okay, so it's Super Greed. But I have the range, and I don't have my reflection, but I do have Lump of Coal. So our extra damage from range here, along with Robo Baby's help, is going to be a nice little boost for us. Hopefully we end up getting a or not a consumable. Hopefully we end up getting an item here, because to be honest with you, if we get an item, I could just re-roll it. At this point, I don't really want to pick up the Steam sale. I would probably re-roll the quarter, just because I know that we're guaranteed at least 1 more re-roll that I could still use for either the boss room or the item room. That was a good hit from Super Greed there. Really, Robo Baby's doing the work right now because I can't even get a shot in because of the fucking crowd control problems that I've got going on here. This is the real danger of Super Greed. It's not the fact that he shoots 4 shots instead of Greed's 3. It's the fact that he summons a fucking army of Greed heads, and he's constantly moving side to side, thereby making him borderline impossible to hit, unfortunately. Seriously, your health bar's been at 0 for fucking ever. Okay, Greed heads are gonna die. We need some more red hearts now. I'm feeling a little nervous about this whole situation. At least we know the secret room is not gonna contain a mini-boss. We ended up getting like 9 cents as a result, but I think I lost a lot of money getting hit as well. Oh well. I guess we're gonna make our way down to the boss fight. And this run's starting to get a little... I'm getting a little skeptical of it, I should say. Mind you, Super Greed is much harder than any other enemies we should end up facing. Bosses accepted. We'll see, though. Tough Love is a really good tier effect to get now that we've gotten at least 1 luck upgrade. Now, like, once every 4 or 5 shots works for us. So, before we go any further, I mean, we've probably already blown our reroll chances, but it's probably a good idea for us to use a slot machine. Hey, we got a full suite of orbitals now. Ruka, what is your problem? Maybe now that's no longer like Tomo's asleep in the bathtub. That's like, Kate's not here! Kate's at school! And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. I may go check on my cat for a second while we're gambling here. Not because I think it's in any kind of danger, but just because if I bring it close to me, maybe it'll feel better. You know, this is part of being a responsible parent. I'll be back in a second. Ruka! 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 Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Welcome to YouTube. Hello. Hello, Ruka. Hello, my sweet kitty. I'm back. All right. So good payout so far, sort of. We got some money back, and we got to play the Blood Bank a couple times. Obviously, the HP and speed upgrade would be awesome to get. I don't think it's necessarily super likely, but more hearts means more money. More money means we can keep gambling. We are gonna reroll the IV bag, even though I would love to be able to possibly reroll like the boss item instead. Oh my god, my cat is now like in front of my microphone, like, pay attention to me. Okay, we got homing bombs. That gives us 2 bombs, which means we can now go to the item room, although we cannot re-roll it. So we got the world, which will show us the boss room, and telepills. Which one do we want to take with us? Oh, you're a cute kitty. Which one do we want to take with us to the next floor? Honestly, I mean, the world card's good, but because we have the map, it's not super important to, like, help us find a secret room or anything like that. So we're probably better off going with the, telepills to maybe get us a free deal with the devil after the, well, not free, but a deal with the devil after the, mom fight. Yes, Ruka? I wish I should turn on my camera for a second and exploit. Oh, Skinny on Mushroom is great for us, actually. And you can see that, oh, he bit me on the nose. What is your problem, you big old jerk? By the way, I was wrong. We totally could have re-rolled the item room. Luckily, I didn't want to. But we can generate a re-roll for the boss room anyway, from the rooms on the edges that I kind of left on the periphery here. So the game is working out for us nicely right now. Somebody up there likes us. Oh, do you guys have allergies? I don't really get allergies very much, but got a bunch of cat fur in my nose right now, and it's tickling it in a bad way. I know there's no good tickling either. I really resent the people out there that are not ticklish, or the people that are ticklish but still take advantage of the ticklish. Those are the worst. You freaking Benedict Arnolds out there. But there's a comedian, I forget who it was. It might have been Dimitri Martin, but he said, you know, if somebody asks you if you're ticklish, there's no way to answer the question that ends with you not getting tickled at the end. Because, of course, if you say you're ticklish, they're going to tickle you to try to get a rise out of you. And if you say you're not ticklish, then they're going to tickle you to test you. So it's a lose-lose situation, especially as someone who is ticklish. I always end up getting tickled, and I'm like, seriously, back the fuck up. You want to put your hands in my freaking armpits, you weirdo? Why is that okay? But if you want to, like, touch somebody on the butt, of course that's, like, assault. I'm not saying it shouldn't be assault. I'm saying tickling probably is in the eyes of the law. If you wanted to pursue it, a form of assault anyway. But I don't know. It's societally considered okay, and I don't buy it. I'm not okay with that. Anyway, down to the next floor. I've gotten myself incensed now. You see what you've done, you ticklers out there? Yeah, it's really funny. It's not funny. It's debilitating, sort of. You can't breathe. It hurts, man. Well, it doesn't really hurt, but you know, you can't breathe. You could die. Was that a homing bomb that homed in on that neutral fly? I think that's exactly what just fucked me there. There we go. 2 bombs to get to the secret room. Hey, it had an ability to fly in it, so I don't feel too bad about that. Like I said, somebody up there likes me. The game is doing good work for me here. I've made some fun decisions myself that I think have made the game more interesting. I mean, I didn't choose to take the safety cap, but I chose to take the luck foot in conjunction with the safety cap, which I think is making for some fun play here. That's not an important room, much to my surprise. But then, you know, getting Skinny on Mushroom is amazing and totally lucky. Not amazing, but it's great and totally lucky. And then, of course, having health up in the rotation, a little bit lucky. And getting a full suite of orbitals, a little bit lucky. $3 bill is not necessarily lucky. It's probably just like a bit of an above average item. But anyway, I'm having a good time with this run. We have a decent amount of health as well, which is always nice. Rainbow Baby. It's not the best item in the game, is it? But, you know, with so many possible rerolls available, actually I'm going to go with Guardian Angel here and get double the speed of my orbitals. I think that's more important than having an occasional, you know, gish shot, which is basically what I want from Rainbow Baby. And we have a blood bank, which is tempting but scary. Much like Christina Aguilera in the Dirty era. We're not going to play this too much, because I think this does hinder my chances of getting a deal with the devil, but we got paid out, so that's good. Recall that we've already gotten an IV bag, so I was fairly confident that we'd get paid out there sooner or later. I don't know if luck actually affects that, but if it does, we've had 2 luck upgrade pills, which helps out a lot as well. When we get a reroll, we will go into this curse room, and that should give us an okay chance of getting a deal with the devil item, which would be nice. We can still use some more offensive items, even though our run is pretty good so far. Want to make sure we have a reroll available before doing that, because we don't want to get hurt every time we go in, even if it will only be half of a red heart. This is a new pill. Bombs are key. That's good, I think. 1 bomb is not great. What is the red chest? Oh, 2 pills. One of those is a health upgrade. This is kind of getting overpowered now. The other one is puberty, so meaningless basically. But yeah, 6 keys I think is more important than anything else that I would consider when it comes to evaluating the bombs are key proposition that we've got going on here. Is 1 bomb ideal? Of course not, but 6 keys, 1 bomb is better than 6 bombs, 1 key. Sorry, I think, at least, in my opinion. Alright, inside of our shop we have the ladder, which is obviously worthless. We will buy the key. I think I'll buy the red heart as well. We'll just re-roll it. We get the coin purse. How could I not take the coin purse here with the sweet combination that we've got going on? It's at least 1 health upgrade. 2 of those are telepills. One of them is a speed upgrade, which we're fast, but I'll take it anyway. And another luck upgrade. So I feel pretty good about that. We'll take a telepills out. I don't feel a need to buy that spirit heart, to be honest with you. We just lose it anyway. It's just throwing money away. We don't need money for anything right now, but we might as well keep it. Maybe we'll come across an item that we want to buy on the next floor, and a judgment or something like that. So basically we just bought some more HP, and there's another HP upgrade in there. That's pretty crazy. Lucky me. Remember, I'm keeping this telepills so that I have a good chance of getting a deal with the devil, or a chance of getting a deal with the devil after the mom fight. You might be saying, well, why not buy, or why not take one of the telepills and then just take the other one out of the floor? Well, if telepills takes me to the I Am Error room, I would end up losing out on the other telepills. So, you know, it would still probably be good, but I'm mostly hoping for that deal with the devil. We'll see, anyway. Hello again, Ruka. I see you've chosen to rejoin me after taking a quick break to defecate in the communal litter box. So we get an HP upgrade. Blue spike's not going anywhere, unfortunately. That's gonna hurt. Yep. And our deal with the devil. No reroll available. Brimstone and the nail. It's unfortunate because I actually would love to have a reroll available for that, because I don't want to pick up either of those. I mean, I do want to pick up Brimstone. It would be fun. But I think that would make us a little bit too overpowered right now. And I'm happy with the build that we've got with, like, the high rate of fire going on. That is not just, like, me not taking that as a result of, you know, fan coercion, basically. I actually think that it's more fun in this case if we don't. But that's a nice added, like, secondary benefit to it, I suppose. We've got a ton of HP. Hopefully that doesn't preclude us from getting deals with the devil in the future. We've already been to the item room and the shop, so I guess I don't even know what I'm looking for over here. Just extra rooms to maybe get pills or something in a chest. Bombs, keys. We're stronger than the enemies we're facing right now, so I don't think that's too risky. We actually did a lot better. Ooh. Okay. Well, we actually did a lot better on Necropolis 1 than we did on Caves 2. So I think we've scaled pretty well. I mean, we already have 11 HP, 5 floors into the game. That's pretty nuts. And our damage is adequate. Not superb, necessarily. I think we have, yeah, we definitely have, homing tears here. It's not superb damage, but it's good. Now all I need to do is become Guppy, and the transformation will be complete. Alright, this floor is completely done. Still got telepills for a rainy day. I totally expect to run into an arcade. Did we get, like, we got 3 HP on that floor. We got an HP upgrade from the boss. We got the blood bag. Wait, did we get an HP upgrade from the boss? We might have gotten 4 HP on this floor. HP upgrade from the boss, blood bag, and then 2 HP upgrade pills, 1 from the coin purse and 1 just randomly. If so, that is maybe the strongest floor that I've ever had from, like, an HP upgrade standpoint. Maybe. Outside of a challenge run, at least. I think that's pretty likely. It's up there, at least. Pretty amazing luck there. And I've been having a lot of luck lately. So I can't really complain about the way the Troll Engine has kind of treated me recently. Let's see what we've got in our item room. Monster Manuel. It's bad, but we have plenty of time to re-roll it, so it's hard to feel too bad about this right now. So, we'll re-roll it into Guppy's Hairball, which is, you know, kind of a fan favorite, weirdly enough. Considering it just kind of flops around and doesn't do anything, but I'm not going to take it. Sometimes when I take Guppy's Hairball, usually it's by, you know, by force, because I have no other choice than to take Guppy's Hairball. But sometimes people tell me that, like, Guppy's Hairball gives them motion sickness. I don't know what causes that, and, you know, my motion sickness is pretty bad, so I can relate to you. But, yeah, maybe that's another, again, added benefit to not taking it. Homing bombs mean that Wrath is basically his own worst enemy, like a lit song here. And, more bombs. That bombs our key pill earlier has turned out to be pretty good, because now we're flush with both of them. Might as well come to the terminal here. Starring Tom Hanks and Catherine Zeta-Jones. You know, people made fun of Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas of Wall Street fame. Trying to think what else. He was in The Game, not the rapper. You know, the movie The Game. I think it was a David Fincher movie. The guy who did Fight Club. Anyway, yeah, Michael Douglas. You're probably familiar. He was also in Las Vegas, for those of you who are younger amongst us, I guess. He had like stage 4... Celtic Cross is okay. He had stage 4 throat cancer. And he beat it. Congratulations. That's a good thing, obviously. But then he claimed that he got it from performing cunnilingus. His wife is Catherine Zeta-Jones, you know, from Mask of Zorro and, what is that Sean Connery film about espionage? You know, I'm trying entrapment, that's it. Okay, so it's entrapment. And she, you know, Catherine Zeta-Jones dips beneath the lasers. It's a whole meme thing. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, do you think she ever feels bad about that? Like, first off, I don't think that I mean, maybe, I'm not a doctor, like a doctor of oral sex, but I don't know if performing cunnilingus or any kind of oral sex actually gives you an increased chance of getting throat cancer. If so, that sucks pretty hard. But, you know, you think she ever feels bad if that's actually the truth? I mean, or even if it's not the truth, do you think she feels bad that maybe your husband believes it? Or do you think he's just using that as a convenient excuse? Like, my Occam's razor is telling me that perhaps the possibility is that Catherine Zeta-Jones maybe has an undesirable pubis, and Michael Douglas is like, well, if I blame my diagnosis of cancer on it, then I have a totally valid excuse to not go down there again, with my face at least. I'm not trying to slander anybody. Loki's tears is like, I'll take it, but it's kind of boring. But anyway, I like how that's just like interspersed with this like diatribe against Catherine Zeta-Jones' vagina. But anyway, I'm just saying, I'm throwing that out as one potential hypothesis. Michael Douglas, he strikes me as a smart fellow, I suppose. I don't really have anything to back that up, except that I've enjoyed some of his films. So maybe that's like a halo effect or something like that, but I don't know. I'm just saying that's one theoretical possibility that if I was like a cross-examiner in a courtroom, not that anything that he's doing is illegal at all, in any sense of the word, then maybe I'd throw out there as a theory, you know? Just saying. I'm just telling it like it is. I don't know why it is that whenever somebody's like, I just tell it like it is, like, you're still kind of an ass. Those people are always assholes, right? How about, like, don't tell it like it is and just, like, strive to be a good person? And there's not necessarily inherent value in telling it like it is. Sometimes it's better to tell it like it's not, or tell the best version of what it is. I don't know. I'm trying to get myself off of this Catherine Zeta-Jones tangent that I put myself on, because I can't get, like, her gnarled vulva out of my head now. And it's not even necessarily gnarled, and it's not none of my business whether it is or it isn't. But I've concocted this scenario in my head, and now my mind is forcing me to live it at all times. One thing's for sure, it fucking ruined Entrapment for me. I've never seen it before, but I'll never see that movie now. You can be sure what I'm gonna be thinking in my head all the time. It's just gonna be like a whole teeth situation, vagina dentata. Okay. We should be coming to the end of this Blue Mom fight. It hasn't gone very well, let's be honest. But I can teleport out of here, which is the whole reason I've been saving this teleport card. If it ends up not working out for us, then it turns out that, you know, I probably should not have brought this card with me, right? That's pretty self-explanatory at this point. We'll take the Tears upgrade, because it's good. We have to take the Polaroid. As much as the safety cap's been good for us, we have to take the Polaroid. And the reason we have to take the Polaroid is because if we get an IM error room, then we'd be fucked if I didn't take the Polaroid. So we have to take the Polaroid. And here's our shop. I think it doesn't really matter when we go back to the mom room. I'm pretty sure it will have an equal chance of giving us a deal with the devil either way. Good room to get Spectral Tears on for sure. We have a better chance of killing these hearts with Spectral Tears and not getting damaged ourselves. We have the same chance of killing them, which is borderline 100 overall, but a less chance of dying, and wow, very lucky for us. Pardon me. I've been clamoring for the compass for a long time, but we managed to get it there. And this should be the last room before we go down to the room and beyond. So I will map and compass, lump of coal, skinny odd mushroom, tons of health, full suite of orbitals plus guardian angel, and the D6. That strikes me as a really good combination of items to have, but could be better, could be made better by Mark and Pact. You may remember that as the Family Network show that followed the exploits of the two children from the Home Improvement television series after it was canceled. No deal with the devil, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to take a second here. Still a little bit hoarse. Just give me a second. Sincere apologies for that, but, you know, the show must go on. Got some water, and I'm good to go here. And so with Map and Compass, we could speedrun the bejesus out of this floor. That much is obvious. That's kind of my MO whenever I get the chance to do it. on the Utero XL in particular. But I think in this case, we do have a library, so I think I'm just going to be a little bit more... Let's have some fun with it, shall we? So I'm going to go to this library, and we're going to get rerolls ready. And we still have some other rooms that are of importance here. The secret room might be nice, but more importantly, the curse room could give us an item for the cost of a measly spirit heart or a red heart, which is pretty good. Because the items that it gives are pretty good, or we could reroll them and make them pretty good. And sure, we'll gather some more resources along the way, open up some golden chests, get some money and bombs. That's all fine. Fine and dandy. I think we're pretty much... I don't think we're guaranteed for a win, but the only reason I say that right now is because our rate of fire is so crazy that those late game bosses are going to go hard as hell on us. But from a defensive standpoint, this is one of the best runs I think I've ever had. The only thing that would really make it demonstrably better is picking up, like, Relic and Miter, basically. But from an offensive standpoint, we're a little bit muted in our attack here. It's not like we're not doing a lot of damage, because we are doing all right in that regard. It's just that we're not really, we're not doing enough damage to make me forget about the fact that defense is the strongest part of our run right now. So these guys will die eventually. Unfortunately, it's taking far longer than I anticipated. We get a red chest, which I shouldn't have opened because it could have teleported me away, and a spirit heart. Let's check out Necronomicon and Book of Shadows. I think it's because I recorded this like just after doing the NLSS, so my voice is a little ragged. I'm not gonna use the Book of Revelations. Normally I would use Book of Revelations, but here I think it's not the best idea. And the reason behind that, I'm gonna start talking a little quieter, I guess. The reason behind that is because I don't want to fight a horseman and then have to deal with 1 cube of meat. Again, give me a second. I'll keep playing, though. Sorry, just a bit of scratchy throat. A little bit of water should clear it right up. It happens from time to time. Like when you get sick, your throat already gets damaged from things like coughing and stuff like that. Recorded a bunch of videos today. I don't feel sick anymore, but like apparently the physicality of my voice betrays that a little bit. But it should be fine by tomorrow at the very least. And actually by the time you're watching this, it'll be like 4 days or 3 days since I recorded it. So I'm, you know, no condolences necessary, but I appreciate the well wishes regardless. Let's bombs are key again. Actually, like a pretty decent pill to carry with us. We did get, I was actually gonna ask, not that you can ask for anything in this game, but I was gonna ask for spectral tears on this room so I could kill those bomb flies as easily as possible. So, we're gonna go back and re-roll that library, because this is the crux of our, like, entire run here. We'll save bombs are key, because I can use it to open basically every golden chest that we come across, I guess, and then still have plenty of keys left over. So we have Book of Sin, which we will absolutely use, because why not? Extra Spirit Heart is nice. One of these days I should really just learn how many books are in the rotation, and then I wouldn't have to have guesswork, but I still think there's a couple of books, or maybe 1 book left. I'm trying to think about what it might be. We've already had Monster Manuel show up, actually, and we picked it up and put it back down, so that might actually be the last books in the rotation, but I guess we'll see the next time we get a reroll and go in there. What's nice is that we actually have a correlation here between when our reroll is going to be done and when we're going to discover this curse room, quote-unquote discover, because we can already see it, obviously. But that means that I can check out the curse room, and if it's worth a reroll, I can reroll it, and still have plenty of rooms left to generate rerolls for the library. Again, I'm pretty pleased with the way tactics are working out in this run, even if we didn't get a deal with the devil for that, like, much-vaunted telepills, you know, pharmaceutical that I carted around forever. But anyway, we might get a tarot card for killing Sloth Blast, or does that only work on the chest? No, we get Bob's Rotten Head. I mean, that's re-rollable, but the library is a little bit more important of a priority for me right now, I would say. You would probably agree, I think. But if we get more rerolls, then sure, why not reroll Bob's Rotten Head? I don't know what the pool is. I think it just becomes more or less universal, or it becomes like a standard item room pool after the first reroll. So we get spiders and a troll bomb. Not my favorite, especially since I took damage. Not my favorite of the rooms, but not an uncommon one either. So I'm okay with that. Now, let's see if this library is actually going to work out the way that I would love it to. Those are 2 Anarchist Cookbooks, which, yes, is the last remaining book I think that I totally forgot about. So I guess we'll start, I mean, we're probably not going to need to use too many more rerolls. We should probably just make our way towards that boss room area, and I'll be able to generate at least 3 on the way, I think, depending on how many of these rooms actually have enemies in them. That's a range upgrade, which I'll take because I don't, you know, we have more important rerolls, Bob's Rotten Head being one of them. We may want to use bombs or keys sooner rather than later, actually, and get like a ton of keys but still have some bombs left over from the transition. Let's just use that right now. 5 bombs should be enough to more or less carry us through most of the Mom's Harder It Lives fight, and 22 keys means we can open absolutely every golden chest we come across for the remainder of the game. I don't even have Guppy's tail, they've just been showing up with some regularity. No spectral tears, got to internalize that. Just because I have the ability to fly doesn't mean I have spectral tears. Alright, so we took out the laser turret, which is the scariest one out of all of them by far, and then these enemies are just kind of tedious, if nothing else. So the library is now useful for us, and hopefully we don't get active items, we just get good passives, or we get some interesting actives like D20 could be interesting, I guess. But for now, again, like we've gotten stronger on this run, or on this floor, I should say, and we're gonna continue to get stronger still. We still have one more boss room item to pay out. That could be interesting. Probably HP at this point, even though we have a lot of it. It's still the most common item, I think. Well, let's backtrack. No more shops remaining, but a judgment would be very, very nice. And we have a Bob's Rotten Head that we can reroll. I might have had enough rerolls to get back to the range upgrade, but it's not the worst thing in the world to pick up a range upgrade. It's maybe the worst attribute upgrade, although a speed upgrade might be less necessary now. Harlequin Baby Mr. Boom. I'm gonna take both. This is settling, and I'll admit it, but it could be worse. Getting up to 12 bombs and 12 homing Mr. Mega bombs is pretty nice, and I kind of shirked Mr. Mega a run or two ago. I'd like to make it up to him and pick him up here. And I'm going to come up here basically so that I get more rerolls that I can use on Bob's Rotten Head to maybe make up for being less aggressive on that library. Now that I know that all libraries for the rest of the game will be double item rooms, that's basically the #1 thing that I was looking out for, so I feel pretty good about the way that we've actually, or the fact that we've managed to actually accomplish that. I know, you know, I get derided sometimes for my Binding of Isaac skill or lack thereof, and that's fine. My knowledge is admittedly lower than a lot of high-level players. But you have to, you know, look at how much I've grown in, like, the past year of playing Isaac relative to, you know, well, where I was a year ago. Like, it's only in the past year that I've actually started, like, picking up active items and then putting them back down so they get out of the pool. It's only been this year that I've realized, like, if you don't take deal with the devil items, then you get a chance to get a deal with the angel. Various other things. It's only in the past year that I've started gambling effectively, or commonly, I guess, and that's really, really helped out on my runs. It's only in the past year that I've really started saving tarot cards as well, and that's worked out very nicely for me. The magnet is worthless right now. I don't really want to go to the secret room, but I guess we might as well if we're going to explore almost every single room on this floor. This is, oh my god, it's already a really long video. I mean, I guess I did spend like 2 minutes of it away trying to fork up a big gross ball of phlegm from my throat, but still, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with a long video. Long by my standards, at least. Which is what I tell my doctor about my penis size as well. Why does he ask about my penis size? I don't know, but he's definitely a real doctor. I don't know why you would even question that. So up to 25 keys. That's certainly more than we will ever need. But 13 bombs, that's fine too. So I think that bombs are key pill ended up being a net gain for us. And there's more. Running out of reroll hotspots, I would say, but we will go reroll the magnet. Probably should have picked up Bob's Rotten Head once and then put it back down, but whatever. Again, notice how much I've grown over the past year. Let's see. Money bag. Also pretty bad. I think I'm just going to pick it up, though, and we'll rush to the boss room. Kind of getting a little ridiculous. I mean, considering all the rerolls we've donated to this floor, it hasn't really done that much for us in a good way. But we're still quite strong. So the Utero will not be able to stop us. There's no question about that. Maybe we'll end up in trouble on the cathedral. Ooh, this changes everything, actually. There's a decent amount of... It's a devil? That's an important card. There's a decent amount of red hearts scattered about the floor here, so I'm okay gambling on this Demon Judgment. He gave us Guppy's Head. Guppy's Head is not good enough as far as active items go, But what it is good at is being a reroll target. So we will get some rerolls, and then we will go back and reroll the shit out of Guppy's head, because a free deal with the devil item could make an enormous impact on this run right now, because we really are looking for offensive stuff. Mark, Pact, Pentagram. If you want to give me 3 Guppy items, shit, man, that's fine too. It's going to be a little bit tedious, but that's fine. Oh, yeah, it's money I can't possibly use. Good, there were enemies in this room. I was concerned that it would just be some hoity-toity golden chest or something, and we wouldn't actually have a chance to get a reroll, conveniently at least. Should be at least one more reroll available on this floor. We'll see if we end up getting it. The chariot. Would be useful. Could use it to fight a boss, but I'm just going to hold on to the devil card for convenience's sake. Doctor's remote. That doesn't give us... That's not a deal with the devil item. That's not a deal with the devil item at all. I am going to come back. I guess we'll check the secret room now, because I'm just going to end up exploring every room. Maybe we'll fight Greed. That would save me a slight bit of time. That is Greed. Will it actually save me a slight bit of time? I was thinking because I wouldn't have to backtrack as much, but to be honest with you, fighting Greed is probably going to take me longer than backtracking would have. But it could give me a reroll pedestal, or just some money, and that's fine. And a chest consumable at the end, which gave me a pill, which is... I found pills, but still, it's the thought that counts. So, we'll go continue trying to get one more reroll back. We're just going to fight the first boss to get the last reroll, and then if it doesn't work out for us, it doesn't work out for us. It's fine. Not the end of the world. At least Demon Judgment paid out without accidentally nearly killing us. Either effectively or literally. We're still strong enough to continue on in this game for sure. So, I think rerolls ended up being sort of pushed to their limit on this run. Or on this floor, I should say. And a much longer floor than I would have expected, but again, whatever. Alright, Daddy Longlegs. Again, remember, the reason we're fighting Daddy Longlegs is because I chose not to use Book of Revelations. Costs me a Spirit Heart, but means that I am guaranteed to not have... Well, not guaranteed, but I'm very less likely to end up fighting a Horseman of the Apocalypse, which would be either Death or Conquest, both of which would be relatively annoying. But actually, Daddy Longlegs has been super annoying. Sorry, Triachnid has been super annoying so far by actually landing a bunch of those foot shots on me. Who do you think you are, Quentin Tarantino? And if we finish this off quicker, I would be very pleased. This could do it. There we go. We get a range upgrade, which is bad, don't get me wrong. But I think we're going to reroll this instead. I don't know why I felt that. Okay, well, you know, Mom's Bottle of Pills is actually potentially amazing for us, but I think I'm going to stick with the D6 instead. If we'd gotten Mom's Bottle of Pills early, along with that, like, safety cap luck foot thing that we had going on, I would have done it. But at this point, I think we're not very likely to get too many pills, considering we don't have 9-volt battery, nuns habit, stuff like that. So I think it's more likely that the D6 will help us than the pills will help us. Not to say that the pills wouldn't be useful. They would still be very helpful, I think. But I think D6 is just more so. So I think this is going to be a pretty easy run. My reflection's not necessarily an objective negative on this room. I say that because the shots that I miss with can come back around and get a hit in. But mostly this is homing Mr. Mega that's going to be the star of the show here. I think I've got to stand a little bit closer if I'm going to do this effectively. Okay, watch out for those bullets. And then, there's a little touch and go here, but that's okay. I can fly, so I don't need to worry too much about getting hit by the creep. But I do have to worry about getting hit by the bombs in the first place. Grandfather flies actually almost got me there. This should do it, basically right here. There we go. Okay. We will take the half heart, even though I know it's bad form. And up to the next floor. So much easier now to see where we're actually supposed to be going. Might not even go to that curse room. Tell you what I'll do. I will go to the curse room, but I won't pick up the Spirit Heart first. So I can at least have a better chance of replenishing the health that I lose. No problem picking up the Red Heart. That's, you know, effectively the same as if we didn't pick it up until after. But let's save the Spirit Heart, because, you know, we're more likely to get Red Hearts. They're replenishable. I think, although we are reaching the point where I would consider them roughly equivalent anyway. I managed to not take damage from that huge kind of like spell of combat I found myself in, and that's largely because of, again, Halo of Flies and Guardian Angel, which are very much unsung heroes. I'm trying to sing their praises, but unsung heroes to some extent on this run so far. You should be dead like 12 times over. There we go. Alright, so let's go in. We get... This will take us to a half-heart interval, too. Oh, no, it won't. Never mind. We get flies. Flies are what they are. They're gonna probably kill one enemy on this next room. For better or worse. Oh, no, they're not, because we're fighting relatively decent enemies. But the good news is, we have this devil card, and that is really, really good news, actually, because our damage is going to be really positively affected by this. This devil card is maybe one of the reasons that I ended up winning the last run I had so handily. Handily, I guess, not handedly. I did use my hands to do it, though. That's true. Let's take out this Gish dude and the combination of Gishes we have down here. We will get one more reroll, and I'll use it, because we'll get rerolls on the chest if we live that long anyway, so... I think it was a smart idea to use a bomb here, just to open this level up a little bit. And if we get Mom's Contact on the Isaac fight, it's extremely unlikely, but if we do, then that fight's obviously a no-brainer. If we don't, you know, that's fine too. But let's hopefully get a reroll down here. It's not my ideal room to have to fight for a reroll on, but it's got to be done. Well, it doesn't have to be done. We probably won't earn any more rerolls, let's put it that way. At some point, our health's got to be the most important kind of pressing concern. Oh, that was such bad damage to take. Bad damage like that could end up making a difference, because we could be 1 HP higher right now. Let's see what we've got inside of this chest now, or, well, this reroll pedestal. It's Poison Touch, which is actually worth it, I think. If I'm quick enough, and, you know, I do have a lot of speed upgrades, I should be able to poison Isaac with each attack. I'm trying to see what I have. I think I have Spectral Tears. Not with each attack, with each time I'm hit, I should say. I think I have Spectral Tears right now, which is basically worthless. Well, literally worthless on this fight, I guess. We're basically just going to tank the shit out of this. Oh, I got hit. There we go. I got hit twice, actually, because I'm a big idiot. But I think I'm mostly just going to stand still. It's unreasonable to expect me to be able to dodge these shots at the frequency they're coming in. I'd probably dodge into them just as much as I'd get out of the way. So we're going to let the Orbitals and Guardian Angel take care of it, and we're just going to focus on laying down a steady line of fire here. Next time I get hit, I'll pay closer attention and run in and poison. We're going to live, but we're not going to be in a great position for the next floor. Still fine. Probably want to switch sides in a second as these Angel Fetuses continue approaching. There I go. I got a hit. Managed to get the poison in. Didn't poison the Angel Fetus, which kind of sucks, but there we go. Isaac's dead. So we're going to beat Isaac at least. And, you know, we're very much at the mercy of the HP drops that we get and the cards that we end up getting on the way as well. So let's open these keys. We don't necessarily need our reroll right away if some of these are actually good for us. Lard is... Oh, I picked up the belt by accident after getting ricocheted off Demon Baby. Lard is essential. Our speed's already good enough. Demon Baby's pretty good. I think we're only going to need one reroll pedestal here. Speaking of the speed upgrade was a mistake. If possible, I would have preferred not to have picked that up, and then as a result, we would have 2 reroll pedestals here. I think Demon Baby is worth picking up. We're already, you know, at the point where we're basically... Oh, that was close. We're already at the point where basically, you know, Blue Baby's going to be firing basically as much as it can fire, right? So, I don't think getting some extra firing on it or some extra damage on it is necessarily a bad thing. I may be wrong. Maybe it can still continue firing, but I don't think that gives it a substantially greater chance of actually doing damage to us anyway. Alright, this is the position we want the bloat to be in. We'll get our reroll that we can use on our 1 chest. Oh, very close to finishing the fight there. Got lucky, baited him out a little bit. That shot probably would have killed him if we'd actually landed it. Never mind, it would not have. Okay. We do want to go to the secret room. Smart idea. I should also be staying at a half-heart interval. That's dumb of me not to be doing that. We get a slot machine. I'm just going to blow it up. It should pay out with something. It's guaranteed to, right? Yeah. Gives us the Ankh. With the Polaroid, I think that's an okay item to take. I don't think there's any point in re-rolling that and wasting a bomb every time we do. So, Unicorn Horn gets re-rolled to Chocolate Milk. Not today. That's okay. We're fairly likely to find other items up here. Ooh, Mom's Contact on this room would be such a useful $3 bill effect, but our speed is so high that I actually kind of think we'll... Nope, I'll take damage. I was gonna say, our speed is so high that I'll probably be fine. Nope. But we did get we gained more health than we lost there, and we got to a half-heart interval, so that's good. Now, this is a room with these slow-ass chubs that I should not be taking damage on. Mind you, I'm not doing a whole lot of damage either, but I definitely should not be taking damage on this room. And that's all that matters. If it takes us forever to get through the room, that's okay, as long as we leave it with the same amount of health as we entered it. My position for intercourse as well. Think about it. It works. This should be the end of this. Don't pick up that half-heart. And brain dudes are a tricky room, but not the trickiest room. So I can't feel too slighted about that. And of course, it's one of those rooms where the longer that you're on the room, the easier it gets. Not because you get used to patterns, God no, but because enemies die, and as enemies die, there's less enemies to hit you. That's not true of every room. Think about, like, you know, the late game bosses. They get harder as time goes on. Almost dodged directly into that shot like a dumb idiot. But hey, there we go. What'd we get? What'd we get? Full heart. That's nice. Okay, we may have a legitimate shot here. We lost a lot of health on the blue baby fight. We're not much better now, but we do a little bit more damage, but we don't have the devil card, so it'll be interesting. Bum friend is not worth it. I don't think it's worth risking it to try to get another reroll, by the way. I think it's much better for us to just go for broke on this to start with. You know, I'm wrong if that reroll that we're missing ends up being like Mom's Knife or Mom's Contact or something that would really single-handedly win the run for us. But I think in a lot of situations, we would probably end up losing more health than we'd actually gain from the item. As a result of having to go to like some extra rooms. We only have to go to one extra room to get one more reroll, but you know, if that extra room ends up being seriously hellish, that could destroy us. Actually, we'd have to go to 2 extra rooms because I can just go to the boss room right away. All right, this is the moment of truth. Let's do it. It's been a long episode. My voice is cutting out a little bit. Next time I get hit, gotta pay very close attention to when I get hit. There we go. So we run in and we poison. Should probably drop a bomb when I run in and poison. Oh, there we go. Run in, poison, drop a bomb. Doing okay. Doing okay. Run in, poison, drop a bomb. Don't go after the flag. Go after the blue baby. Okay. It's okay. Just keep it close here. About 50% done. I got hit. Run in, poison, drop a bomb. Poison didn't get off. Bomb didn't even home in. This is scary now. It's okay. Didn't get hit there. Oh, got hit. Run in, poison, drop a bomb. One more hit gives us permanent Polaroid invincibility, which is a very important moment for this run. Every damage that we get now is just gravy, though. Or all damage that we get now is just gravy. Keep it up. Lump of coal doing dirty work. Demon baby keeping us safe from the riffraff on the streets. Oh, pretty close. Pretty close to taking damage, but pretty close to winning as well. I think we got it. I think we're good. That was very close. I know I've said that like 100 times in the past 10 seconds, but I'm pretty confident that we just won. And you know what? That wasn't a gimme. That was a fun run. Some interesting tactics ended up working out, and that'll make 3 in a row under very, very different circumstances. So, you know, 1 or 2 more hits, and that would have gotten much, much worse. But hope you enjoyed that episode. As always, thanks for watching. If you did, make sure to click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll see you next time.